Yo, just arrived here at the Honeysuckle Campground. About to start this mission to Booromba Rocks. Off to a great start. It's a very hot day today, so I've brought heaps of water because I'm not sure I'll be able to refill along the way, but yeah, I really don't want to be dehydrated in this weather because it is super hot. So hopefully I can refill just so I can stay extremely hydrated. And yeah, it should be sweet. Life's been flat out lately, and I've been seriously craving some time on the trail. When I finally got the chance, I took it, even if it meant hiking in the middle of a heat wave. My plan was to just take it nice and slow, really take it in and not push myself at all. But my desire to explore got the best of me, and I ended up working a bit harder than I would have liked. Oh, made it to the top. Pretty awesome. Definitely very chill to get up here. I took my time and it was very easy. And yeah, now I'm trying to decide where I'm thinking to camp. Well, it doesn't look like there is a very well-defined track. There should be a somewhat well-trodden path, which I think this is it. Definitely a downgrade from what I've been on, but might be a little bit slow going through here, but it's a bit overgrown here. There's the actual peak over there. This is where the cruisy walk finished. Beyond the lookout, the track disappeared and it turned into a full bush bash. Thick scrub, slow progress, and a lot more effort than I expected. It really had me contemplating what I should do next. Should I set up camp here or continue along? It's really nice. As soon as you get in some shade, it makes it so much easier. And there's a good breeze up here too that comes every now and then, so that's been cooling me off. Yeah, now just contemplating where to camp. Gosh, there's so many choices. It's all pretty beautiful, but I don't think I've properly found like a spot where it's like, this is definitely it. Because, yeah, there could be better out there, so let's keep going. Oh yeah, who am I kidding, man? We're going to the peak. Onwards, and slightly down, then upwards. I'm not sure if this is even the way, but I'll give it a crack. But I'm not really feeling up for a bush bash, you know what I mean? But if there's even the slightest of tracks, I'll be fine. But it doesn't really look like there is, unless... And I emerge from the bushes victorious. Looking like there should be heaps of spots to camp up here. And we're at the top. Let's go! Yeah, this is what it's all about. See the lookout down there, that second peak I stopped at, and whew, up here. I believe Mt Tennant's over there. We'll climb that one tomorrow. Looks pretty hard. I think I'm going to try and set up my hammock over here in these trees, but hopefully it works because they're pretty dead. So yeah, the trees are a little bit worse than I was hoping for, but I should hopefully be able to get something that'll last me the night. As difficult as it was bush bashing my way up here, I'm glad I made it because the views were just amazing. Oh, I think that'll just about do me for today. Moon's already up and pretty much time for bed. Good morning. Gotta be honest, I didn't sleep very well at all last night. Again, this was the only blanket that I brought. I didn't bring a sleeping bag or nothing, and every time I've brought only this, it's not been enough. So I don't know why I keep doing it. Oh well, hopefully I'll learn my lesson this time, but I'm sure next time it'll be hot enough to just bring it. Anyway, I'm just gonna pack up now and get the day started. Now it's been pretty cruisy so far, walking along rocks, but now we get to the bush bash. And I was kind of hoping there'd be like an obvious sort of track, but it's really just bush. So, yippee! Thankfully, there weren't any spikes or prickles this time, but it was still pretty hard work and painfully slow going. I was pretty relieved when I finally made it back onto a proper track. Well, we made it down off the Booromba rocks and now heading towards Mt Tennant. Yeah, it's really hot. Oh my goodness, it's so hot already. It might cause some issues. And I'm not liking my chances of being able to fill up water, even though I've got a decent amount. I've been drinking heaps and I could easily drink more, so hopefully we come across some water. That'd be great. Pretty wet here. Not really drinking wet though, I don't say. Look at all these bees. Having a drink. I reckon water's pretty luxurious out here. I would be joining them if it wasn't such a puddle. Kind of prefer my running water a bit more than this, but yeah, well, beggars can't be choosers. I probably should have filled up at this next spot, but same thing, it was just still water. I should have tried to sneak up. I had a feeling that by the creek would be my best place to see a snake, and as I came around the bend there was a massive red-bellied black snake. Never saw the black snake again. I didn't hear it crawl away, so he either slithered away stealthily or he's just hiding right there in the grass. I'm not going to go poking around to try and find out. Nobody's home. Okay, see ya. I thought that was plenty of excitement, but nature wasn't done putting on a show. That is fantastic. That is special. To see it that vivid, man. That is so bright. Holy. That's so bright. Whoa. Pretty crazy to see this on such a hot day. Looks like a double sundog halo thing. I mean, wow. You can see where I was camped last night, right up there at that peak. Yeah, the sun is cooking. I'm like going from tree to tree and just rushing in the sun because the sun feels like it's cooking at 1,000,000,000 degrees right now. Oh, it's exposed out here, all right. This is where I started questioning my life choices, just before the climb up Mt Tennant. I'm desperate for water, but not that desperate. Although it's so hot and my water's definitely running low. I'll probably drink it all tonight and hopefully I can get back to some water quickly tomorrow. I'm only 2 kilometers from the top of Mt Tennant, but I'm deciding to call it here. I ran out of water, gone through it way faster than I had anticipated, and I don't want to push on without enough water. It's just too uncomfortable and just not worth it. So I'm going to take it easy. I'm just going to set up camp over here somewhere. I found a good spot just before, so I'm walking back down towards it. So yeah, damn shame, but I'm glad I'm just not pushing it too hard. Yeah, it's just so hot, absolutely cooking. And yeah, no water, it's just, yeah, it's not happening. Well, with my hammock finally set up, I had a moment to sit back and relax. The heat and thirst was still there, but what happened next felt like a bloody miracle. Oh, I've just been sleeping here for the last couple of hours and woke up to some rain, so that's pretty nice. I've set up some of my empty bottles, hopefully to catch some, because yeah, I would love to drink. At this point, it's just a nice cooling shower. I don't know if I'll be able to collect much to drink, but still, just having the temperature go down is such a nice change. Really good. Wasn't actually expecting it to happen, but here we are. Yeah, that's definitely really improved the mood. That's so good. I'm glad. Man, it all worked out pretty well, to be honest. Would you look at that? Oh, I'm so happy. We got water. Now I'm just worried that I'm going to get hit by lightning, because bloody hell, there's been some close strikes. Yeah, I really hope I don't get hit by lightning, because sheesh, they've been close. Moments like this really make you appreciate water. We take it for granted every day, but out here, it means everything. I mean, all life is dependent on water. Kind of a shame how much it's polluted and, you know, we just don't look after it like we should. Oh, it's pretty late in the morning. I've just been chilling. Already started packing up. Figured I'd just record the last little bit of my camp before I finish the final pack up. Pretty sure I'm going to ascend Mt Tennant today because all that rain gave me heaps of water. I believe my game plan is definitely going to be to stash my backpack somewhere since we're going to be coming back down to it and going up to the summit. That'll make it a lot easier. And yeah, I'll just bring some water and a snack. Should be cruisy. I just figured I should film where I stashed my bag. You can sort of see it. Hopefully it's there when I get back. I'm really glad I was able to make it up Mt Tennant. Yesterday was not looking good. I was so hot, so exhausted, so dehydrated, just about ready to quit. So yeah, that rain coming in really did save the adventure. Very well earned rest up on top of Mt Tennant, looking back to Booromba Rocks where I had come from the day before. Very successful. I didn't see too much wildlife, I think it was just too hot, but I did see this awesome echidna. One of the biggest ones I've ever seen. It looked so much bigger in person. I don't know why, I thought it was the size of a wombat, but yeah, it looks pretty standard size in the video. Well, thank you for watching, everyone. I had a great time. It was a little bit harder than I was hoping. I'm not very good at taking easy hikes, it seems. Always end up pushing myself beyond what I wanted, but we made it, and it was great. So, cheers. Catch us all on the next one.